My name is Christo Brandt. I started work on Robben Island in 1978 from 1982. My job was to guard prisoners. Also work in a study office where I registered prisoners for studies. They write exams in front of me, post off examination papers, and then also normal guarding of prisoners. The first time I met Mandela was on Robben Island that morning when we marched him out to the limestone quarry, where he was just one of the prisoners. Till I started working in a sense office and see this name, and I identified his name with a person. The day when I met Mandela, we was informed we're going to meet the biggest criminals in the history of South Africa. That morning when I opened the cells, I see old people sleeping on mats and 3 blankets. They was very humble, polite, greet me friendly with respect. They told me that's a terrorist. I could have not believed this guy is a terrorist. When I see how humble they are, how friendly they are, then I think back about my father, which he told me when I was small. He said I must always respect elderly people. So I start treating them with the same respect they treat me. This is Jetty 1, a place where they holding cells to keep prisoners. That when the prisoners came from court, the trucks will move in here. The garage doors will be locked and closed. When we unload the prisoners from the trucks, we will identify who's the leaders, and the leaders will be taken to the smaller cells down here. The cell was always been locked. The cell was more darker than this, terribly cold, and become also sometimes lonesome when you stay here alone the whole night. Maybe 2 nights you overnight here. Mostly when they came in, they're in angled chains and handcuffs. When we take them down to the ferry, we will lock them in the bottom of the ferry in a hole, where they can't see the sunshine of anything from the outside. All visits was not contact visits, and that day we've got authority. From now on, all first-degree family members have contact visits. So we tell Mandela, you must just wait in this waiting room. Then when his wife, Winnie Mandela, came, Mandela stand there frozen. He don't know what to do. He was just catch off guard, and you see how he hold his wife. And that happened that day. I seem quite emotional. There I see how humble he is, how his emotions change when you have a family touching a child. We have tears in his eyes. I see he can also get upset. And that is a person I know Mandela as a human being, normal like all others, not a special saint. But you sometimes feel for me he can read your mind. He can see when you're not happy that day, and he will talk to you, and you will feel better after you talk with him. Mandela was part of my book. So he was pressurizing me for 6 years, and then we get the book ready. My book is called in the Netherlands, Vriendskap in Gevangenschap.